Oh my god. I'm tired. It's hot in here. It feels hot. I say it's hot, but it's like 71 degrees in here. So I think I'm sick. That's probably why I think it's hot. Absolute silly behavior on my part. I'm sorry. Absolute. All right. Back to the So literally only two of them works up here. There's nothing I can do. What the fuck? Give me a useless one right here. This is not fair. But, wait. No? I think I can make it work. Yeah, I made it work! Alright! I'm stupid.
Graham replied to Wumbo Supremacy Cats.
Cats. Free legendary. I'll take it.
You been to the mess hall? Culinary specialist Okoye is a damn good chef.
I thought that thing said autistic. Like autistic? One moment.
And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. They'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. This far down, you might need a clearance code.
Alright, I'm back.
I don't like deliberately drawing attention to yourself, but a disguise is never a bad idea. The uniform won't be enough though. You'll need to find a computer with the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
Yeah. Okay, now let's try the threes. I had to use. Oh. Nope. I think I saw anything that hooked up here. Oh, I gotta use a one. Gotcha. Okay, this works. Yeah, that's the only one that works. If I had still a one, there would be a problem with this. Oh, I found my set.
Nothing to report.
I mean, I can't really pick up everything. They have a shit ton of digipicks. What the fuck? Oh, I have a Z. I don't have an A. I think I'm insignia. I really don't want to do that.
Hey.
Lieutenant.
You lost, Ensign?
Okay, I'm an insane. They watch me eat a whole fucking watermelon. Like, holy shit!
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
Shit, I forgot. Fuck. Down the tip of my tongue.
You're clear, Ensign Zaremi.
Thank you. That could have gone horribly.
Stop right there, Ensign. All right, Ensign. Why aren't you at your post? Who's your commanding officer?
Oh, God.
Only authorized personnel are allowed here. Only senior officers report to the commander. Something doesn't seem right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I just give him brain
Fine.
damage.
I'll let you go, Ensign. But as soon as you're done with your task, you should return to your post.
Holy shit.
Test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Dr. Gabriel Vogel. Code clearance.
I don't recognize your faces.
I'm straight. In the helmet. Dude got fucking paranoid. What are we hidden here? Put a mag storm in here. Okay. Interesting.
I
How
don't
were
know
the
you,
tests for
Ensign.
the comms
You
cycle?
sure you have
Dr.
clearance?
Rogers put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
There's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we simply monitor the situation. For now,
Alright. So far, so good. We haven't fucked anything up.
Daiyu here. Goggles almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly. You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked.
What?
That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship.
Oh, god damn
That
it.
doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. You've made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you'll have no issues moving further. It was an honor to work with a true professional.
Oh,
Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
son of a bitch! I've been stranded. I just work here now. This is my job. No, I'm in mess hall.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes, if you have experience flying.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of 2. But we won't tell Commander Natar. What she doesn't know won't kill her.
True.
Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? Oh, yes. I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump.
Probably.
Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once.
Oh, that's earwax. It fell out my ear. You got like stuck in there. It's like, what's fucking making my ear itchy?
The comm spike. But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module for a ship.
Ah.
It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryption
So,
across a
I have to
variety
steal
of
an
signal
entire
types.
ship.
But the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology. Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption.
Yum, yum.
Not that
Meal.
we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
Give myself away.
Oh, it's ready. We're long past the inference stage. Statistical models can only go so far. And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood pilots to stress test the systems. The kind unafraid to make the necessary sacrifices. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST. Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious. I see. It would have been nice if they kept me in the loop. I am the project lead, after all. You're right. We do need to hurry if we're going to have this module ready in time.
It's gonna work out, bros.
All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me.
Okay.
You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center.
What's the password?
And of course, best of luck. You are doing
Oh, he's not gonna
science a
tell me.
great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Okay. Here. No. Oop. What's in here? Doc, you gotta tell me what's in here. Why? Because I can't help but steal from it if I don't know. It's a resource.
Can you talk to the commander? Get me reinstated? Natara's doing you a favor, Marcine. Would you prefer to court-martial? Dishonorable discharge? Because all of that was on the table. I would have preferred
So,
things to
what's this
remain
big project
as they
you're working on?
were. So I made a
Well, I can
mistake.
tell you
But
that
my
that
work
has
on the Comspike
Really?
was
Couldn't
and
just trust
is
me.
irrelevant. Dr. Vogel will do just fine without you. Besides, we both know the only reason you were on that project was to bloat the budget so we could embezzle the creds. And to that end, your share of the funds should be transferred to your CalBank account shortly. What am I supposed to even say to that? Those funds are the reason I don't have a job. You can start by saying thank you. Hell, I even warned you not to poke the bear. Commander Natara being the Earthside Predator.
You'll
is
find the
analogy.
prototype ship at Docking Bay 8.
Aaron
The
was
password to
right.
access the flight
I should have never hit send. Yeah, you screwed up. Royally. But you can protect Dr. Gong and all the King's subjects by keeping your mouth shut from now on. Yeah. Hey, you want my advice? On some planet at the edge of the galaxy where you can relax for a bit. Lean back. Really dig your feet in the sand. Just get your mind off all this. Oh, and stop with the sad puppy dog face, too. Makes you look guilty. And what kind of face am I supposed to have? The face of someone who got away with it.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of cool looking. The helmet, at least.
Pilot.
Hello, pilot. I'm too heavy now, so.
Reporting for duty, pilot? Access granted. Be sure to head to the control center and schedule the flight. And good luck.
Schedule it, then I leave. And never come back.
Station seems secure.
In here. I got cryptomania. So, oh, that's how you get there. Oh, there's a lock. Okay. That's the catch.
Word is Commander Woods might be coming back. Maybe that'll
I've
put an
heard
end to all
technology at the station would make the FC surrender before we even started another war.
You mean the Freestar Collective? Why would you want to start another war? Why are you itching for a war? I think I don't even have a... Oh wait, I do have a 3.
like which spot I can put this in.
Or this one. Probably the same situation with this. Yeah, one spot also. And they would literally not work together. So if I did it like this, nah, that won't work either. So unless I got one that does this and this. Yeah. I don't really got options. Wait. There you go. That works. This. All right. Eluski.
Another day, another patrol.
I guess I got a new ship now. Can't hold shit though. But that's okay.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
I disappear to daqui. No, I know. Die. Are they crab jumping? No, they took our heckin' spaceship burrito. Guess who stole a ship?
Well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here. That's a real nice ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
We'll secure that ship for you.
Okay.
What kind of name is SysDef anyway?
Yeah?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactalk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then Grav jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Are you looking to
Because
start
there comes
something?
a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision.
Nothing worse than a
Do
pirate
they
ship
take
with
a
no
leap and
personality.
become one of the most legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you're taking the leap? That Jasper Crix is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gail. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time. There's no rush.
Kinetics, electromags,
In fact, I'd
energy
say we have
weapons.
at least 12
Nothing
hours
to
before the
substitute for
authorities trace
shit
this
of
broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
I've got what you need. Weapons for all if your credits... All right. See you around.
Alright, time to put on my actual fucking shit.
All right, make it quick. Need something? These materials don't sell. Just make it quick.
Let's see here.
They're done here? Great.
Keeping the helmet and the thing, I'll eventually make a... Oh, there's a third interview? That means there's two more while around here somewhere.
Every captain here's earned their stripes.
Shot a few bullseyes at the wrench today. That's worth buying myself a drink.
Where did your stellar rise to infamy begin?
In the streets of New Atlantis. No parents, no godparents. Just a homeless punk kid robbing whoever he could for the credits.
Were these violent crimes? Murders?
I'm a bit offended you even asked that question, Gail. Sure, a few people here and there walked away with injuries, but I'm not some kind of butcher.
That doesn't sound as heartless as your reputation would imply.
Well, like I said, I was just a kid.
Were you ever caught by the authorities in New Atlantis?
Oh, dozens of times. I'd just give them a fake name, or they just slap me on the wrist and send me on my way. They obviously didn't think that I'd amount to anything, and didn't want to waste their time with rehabilitation.
What changed that? Was it the robbery in 2218?
2218. Oh, yeah. The Gal Bank archives. Very good, Gail. See, you've done your research. That would be when I rounded up a few of my buddies and we knocked the place over. Made off with a ton of credits. My first big score.
Is that why the Crimson Scar decided to bring you into their ranks?
That's right. They brought me in, taught me the ropes, and I did crimes for them for 5 years. Till I decided I wanted more. I got rid of their leader, put myself in his place, and started running the show. I've been the one in charge ever since.
Was it absolutely necessary to cut a throat and leave the body on a public street in the well?
On the street, reputation is everything. I wanted everyone in the city to know that Jasper Cricks was taking over. I think they got the message.
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
So, tell us about Jasper Cricks' version of the Crimson Scar.
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power. People that followed my orders, and an endless stream of credits. Gail, I have to tell you,
handle most of the
I was
patrols.
having the time of my
We've
life.
earned their trust.
So you consider extortion, robbery, burglary, kidnapping, assault, and murder to be positive life influences?
No. I consider them as just means to an end. Those so-called crimes
If you
were
need
merely
credits,
stepping
hit
stones
up the
until
mission
I had
board.
enough wealth to buy the Crimson Scar a few spacecraft.
Yes, let's talk about that. It appears you weren't satisfied with terrorizing New Atlantis alone.
Oh, I've never stopped reaching, Gail. The amount of money we were making in New Atlantis was decent, but the really big scores were in space and the cargo ships. We're talking millions of credits, maybe more. Who the hell could count it all?
Most people assume this is when the UC decided to actively set up a task force to pursue the Crimson Scar.
That's correct. Those idiots in charge of the United Colonies were clearly embarrassed that they had allowed the Crimson Scar to make the jump into space. They sent ships after us. Lots of ships. I almost think that they enjoy starting wars.
Perhaps this was the first time you had finally reached too far.
You could say that. I count my time running the Crimson Scar as a learning experience. I wouldn't say I reached too far. I'd say I reached too fast. Didn't cover all my bases. Made some stupid mistakes. One thing's for certain, though. When I was finally arrested and thrown into the lock, I had plenty to think about.
Probably have part 4 and part 5. I'm not sure. If I come around to it, I'll find it. Aurora, huh?
Need something?
Recall UC system shut.
Oh, yep, there's part 5 already.
So there I am. UC security alighted. The night graph drive just joins.
I still can't believe you got me back in. I figured it would take every last credit I have.
Hawk says you brought his girl's ring home. What girl?
As a captain, I try to set a good example. Or is it a bad example? It's parents.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case.
Glad you helped Olga. Nobody likes a whiny bartender.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. Don't we all? But you seem to be a quick learner.
Nice.
Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
It's good to be back.
Music in the nose.
If you got any spare creds or just need to unload some junk, head to the depot.
UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
So wait, say that again. You think I'm who?
Stop playing games. We both know your real name is Lionel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Who are you? Fleet? Ecliptic? An independent?
I've spent 2 long years and every credit I had looking for you, just so I could look you in the eyes before I pulled the trigger.
Hey, what's with the gun? There must be some mistake. I honestly don't know who you are.
Of course you don't know who I am. You're never concerned with the death you leave in your wake, in your pursuit of greed. You killed my husband, you son of a bitch! And now I'm going to kill you!
Such such a terrible shame. All that time and money she wasted. Ah, well.
7.
Get rid of the body.
Okay, that means there's a 6. I already found the 5. I need to find a 4 and the find 4. Or I got an idea. If I come across it, I just turn this one off.
Let me just ask you one fine.
Turn that one off. Go get the one in the bar. And if I find 4, I can play the rest of them.
This is the life, right?
Care to upgrade that ship of yours?
Actually,
If you want to stay under the radar, I've got just the thing. Sure. It's not like I'm busy keeping this... Sure.
okay, I was about to say.
You might think it's funny, but loyalty's big.
Gotta make sure to train every day. Bad aim and bad health get you killed.
Yeah.
You see, put in quite the effort to keep the
Certainly. Let's...
comp spike business quiet.
I'm dying for a big score. Big enough to explode that bomb in his chest.
I heard Isma's sister is some hardcore person. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
I'm gonna toast an old friendly. One of the best pirates I ever knew.
Hey, my fellow rook. How's it going?
You don't steal from not unless you
Rook.
Still chasing me, Heatleash? Look, I know you can turn into a fucking Terramorph at any time you want.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have
It would
any
kind of be funny if
problems.
you did it here. Not gonna lie. Terramorph on a station like this? Funny.
Tell us about your arrest.
Oh, my arrest was spectacular. Definitely one for the record books. UC Security sent an armada after our little fleet of ships and picked us off one by one until the remainder of us made it to the wheel.
For our listeners' benefit, that was the star station in orbit around Volii that you destroyed just before your arrest, correct?
You see, that's what they'd have you believe, but the truth is much less sinister. There was a firefight on the wheel when they tried to bring us in. We holed up, but UC Security unleashed hell. The damage they caused was catastrophic. We only surrendered so we wouldn't die when the station exploded.
Well, the UC says you set demolition charges to try and cover your tracks and make your escape.
That's their story. You'll have to go with your gut on what you think really happened. Anyway, they took us in and tossed us into the lock. That lovely resort they opened on Suvorov.
And you were imprisoned there for how long?
Well, it was supposed to be for life, Gale. But I ended up serving 2 years before I decided I'd had enough.
Is there any particular reason that you started the riots that eventually led to the worst prison break in United Colonies history?
Yes. I'm quite proud of that, actually. I honestly didn't think it would go as well as it did. As for the reason, well, it's simple. The UC were treating us like animals. The conditions in the lock were ridiculously bad and no one cared. That's why they stuck us on that ice ball in the first place. Out of sight, out of mind.
Your escape caused the deaths of many that were stationed at the lock. Some would brand that as a bit dismissive for what you're describing as a protest. If you were simply advocating for your fellow inmates, why didn't you just go through the proper channels?
And what the hell was I supposed to do? Send a strongly worded letter to my duly appointed representative? Wake up. The UC only responds to actions, not words. In my mind, there was no other choice. You know what? Let's move past my time at the lock so we can get to the point of this goddamned interview.
Link. That's you again.
It was some kind of multi-level marketing cult. Neva had to call her contacts at Neon just to get the door open.
You can just ask right there.
And get caught up in some pyramid scheme. No, thank you.
What? What do they think I am? What? Wait, did I find 6 also? I think I found 6. I got 2 of these. Never found 2 on this one. Okay, I'm just missing 6. So if I happen to see it. That'd be cool. But first, let's sell this artwork that's in my pocket.
You check out the Reckoner's core. She's a beaut, ain't she?
If it's hard to find, I'll see anything you like. We can talk about whatever you want.
Oh, got be right back. Cats are fighting. It sounded nasty. Had to break them up. Per the use. Life's silly. You know that? Oh wait, I'm trying to sell. I found some stolen artwork that I stole from another guy.
Always a pleasure.
Anyway, now that I can walk normally, back to the top. Where's that elevator at? Elevator? Elevator, dumbass.
I hope the fleet knows how lucky they are.
Look at it go! Oh, that's hot.
Yeah?
Got a few interesting leads for you. Check the mission boards.
Ooh, what's this one? Oh, okay.
So, that new friend of yours, you gonna ask her out? You're gonna tell her you're a pirate?
Maybe save that for the second date.
Apples and grapes.
Thanks for making me look good. I would have had to kill you otherwise.
Hey, here it is.
Tell us what the future holds for the Crimson Fleet.
Changes are coming, Gale. Huge changes. Crimson Fleet will soon be a much bigger player in this little game between the members of the settled systems.
Like 3 guns on
That's
top
quite
of
a
each other.
bold statement. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, let's just say that I'm on the brink of a score so large, it makes everything else pale in comparison. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait and see.
If you aren't willing to discuss the details, why grant SSNN this interview?
Simple. I refuse to allow the UC to spin or bury the story, making it sound like they're in complete control of the situation. I'm gonna tell you right now, they aren't.
Why does the Crimson Fleet need to make this mysterious mysterious move that you're being so evasive about.
I know Sistef instructed you to draw this meeting out as long as possible. So let me sum this up. I intend to make sure that the Crimson Fleet becomes the United Colony's worst nightmare. And nothing, I mean nothing in this universe, will stop me from achieving that goal.
There are those that would disagree with you and claim this interview is grandstanding, or worse, a recruitment tool. After all, SSNN reaches every corner of the settled systems, and your aspirations could inspire the Directionalists to turn to the fleet.
You and the sheep that listen to your garbage can believe whatever the hell you want. If you were so worried about what I had to say, you wouldn't have allowed yourself to be brought here.
Now I'm curious if this next one is the final one.
Let me just ask you one final question before we wrap up.
Fine. Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Criggs need until he's satisfied?
I should have expected you to ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education and your sheltered upbringing and your cushy media job? Me, I came from nothing. Everything I own, I've literally drawn blood to gain.
There's no need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero. The other half are scared out of their goddamn minds, and they should be.
Perhaps we should talk about something else.
No, that's it. We're done. Can you guys get her the hell out of here? Make sure she takes all this sound equipment with her.
Well, that's it then. Thank you for your...
Actually, before you go, Gale, there's one more thing I would like to say.
Uh-oh.
Yes, of course. What is it?
When you broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or manipulate my voice to change anything I've said, I will hunt you down and kill you in front of everyone. Do you understand?
I understand. You have my word.
Alrighty then. You gonna talk?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the Comspike, but an entire prototype UC ship.
Yep.
I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often.
Yeah.
Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comspike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
All right.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
I know exactly where that is.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused.
Okay.
We are one step away from Quix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Are you looking to start something? Cause I'll finish it.
You ain't gonna
We've
finish.
got a pretty tight security schedule. Regular patrols outside and inside the key.
Is no one gonna react to that?
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die. No choice. Look at this. You're gonna pay for that! Going for it!
I love doing that. Love starting shit with everybody.
Patrols outside and inside the
Every
key.
time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Let's see here. Man, I need to put it back on my clothes. And put back on my face. My proper face.
Kinetics, electromax,
Alright.
I'm in the shield breaker.
How have you been?
Pretty good.
Vessel ID acknowledged. Port 1 cleared for docking. Welcome home to the Vigilance.
Captain, greetings.
Guys, you won't believe what's going on out there. You won't believe what the fuck's going on.
Remember to turn
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands.
Yeah.
You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Yep, didn't kill anybody.
And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, I thank you.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
I hate the Crimson Fleet.
It's long overdue. All right. I suppose that's all for now.
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
You be careful. Jesus. I leveled up. Hell yeah.
Pardon.
I'm Promise the sun, Jensen. Once I get time off.
Man. I wonder if this is how I get betrayed. Oh shit, I forgot to give her my fucking evidence. Oh well. We'll be back. Tell you the truth, useful. I don't even think I want to bring Aurora anywhere. It doesn't give me any pay at all. It doesn't do a good payout. Pretty shit. That's why you're named.
You looking to get zoned? Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent.
Oh, you know.
Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously. Specifics, huh? Okay, fine. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits.
Oh, that
The
sucks.
whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech. All right, I get the point. Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle.
Okay.
While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system.
Uh-huh.
It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Yes, I can.
Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brace and Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own. And I suppose you're gonna head down to Generdyne and kick down the door? Wow, it's so simple. I can't believe I didn't think of that myself. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Generdyne, so you're gonna have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction.
As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate. Watch your step. Benjamin Bayou has eyes everywhere.
Benjamin Bayou can suck my ass.
Aren't you the one I saw running away?
Was I running? I don't remember running from a crazy guy. Oh wait, I remember being chased by a fucking security guard.
It's nice to have visitors up here in the town, as long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away. Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this. I mean, it might be okay.
It will.
I bet I'm more stubborn than you. Don't get bent out of shape. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is. Hope to see you again soon.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
Yep.
I'd like to set up shop in multiple buildings, places abandoned in the colony room. That way, they can straight.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I already took it. That's why it's not here. I just happened to be in here one day and just steal it. Oops. I handed the evidence over already. Oops.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline.
So that's what's going on. Already picked up the evidence.
People joke, say those.
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
good?
Ready to relax? You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her? Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street. When I need the trash taken out, I call the strikers. They take care of the... So unless you want to deal with the toughest gang in Ebside,
I'm part of
I'd
the strikers.
suggest you leave. Now. The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really.
That's what I thought.
Sorry, I just... Well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. You already have access, so you should know the way. You're always welcome here.
Nothing beats getting zoned in the members' lounge.
Syndicate gangster.
What's up?
If you require any Aurora to enhance your experience...
Yeah. What do you want? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that. The Crimson Fleet, huh? This is interesting. So tell me, what does Delgado need with my Pastor Generdyne? No. You don't just waltz in here and throw the... If Delgado wants in, and I'm going to put my ass on the line, I want everything out in the open.
Fine.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to sneak you into Generdyne so you can steal the only profitable piece of technology the company's come up with in decades. If you expect me to take a risk like that, then it's going to cost you some major credits. Okay, there's no need for that. But let's be honest here. You can't expect me to walk away from this empty-handed. Fine. It'll have to do. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility.
How many credits I was gonna give her.
Though,
that's like 25 bucks.
Once
We're
you're
good.
inside, you're trespassing in a high-security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
I like that it needs still the, if somehow you get in here, you still need the fucking pass to go to the bathroom.
Back off.
Oh, speaking of which.
Let's do this!
I think I got plenty of this, so I don't really need more of that.
Okay. Hello. Looks like you need to relax.
No, I need to kill.
vials of shit. I got lucky. Shit, dropping. Open the door for me, please. Oh, okay. Okay. Black market equipment, huh?
Laboratory result. Project GRD-092A. Technician Shibata reporting. I am reporting on the progress of Chief Technician Bayu's project, the multi-terabyte nutriment preparation node. We've discovered by that directly connecting the power conduct into the conduction grid matrix, we can avoid signal loss. This should increase our output significantly and reduce the results by the factor of at least 10. Our goal, as per the chief technician, is to have my burrito ready the moment after I shut the door on the device. And though we've come close, we are still falling short by 3 seconds. We shall continue to investigate.
Hammered back here, bro. No, I thought they were getting hammered, but nope, they're just playing with the toy. They're like, vroom, vroom! My time off, vroom, vroom! Or playing with their plushy cat. What's this? Finish this part of the mission. Get out. Because I'm already here. There's no one here.
Technician Shibata, currently posted to Genodyne's R&D laboratory. Personal notation. I'd like to go on record about my feelings about Chief Technician Bayu. though most of my fellow employees feel that he's underqualified and incompetent. I feel that they are underestimating him. I've spoken to Grayson at length, and I find him actually to be a kind and endearing person. I think that living in the shadow of his brother, Administrator Benjamin Bayou, has given him a bad name, and that's a shame. From what I can gather, he was placed in his current position against his own better judgment and asked to do the impossible. It's an unfortunate situation, but I will endeavor to get the rest of the technicians in the department to be more supportive.
He's a break. Me alone! Fuck. Fucking bot fucked me.
I'm out of here.
I can't do this.
Well, let's stay on. You're dead.
Like, well, they're gone. Sees me. You're dead! Get shot in the face instantly. sees me just looking around his room. He's like, oh shit. You're just a fuck up all around, aren't you? Hey, buddy.
Stop, please. Don't shoot. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. There's no need for all this violence. Look, there's no need to be angry with me. I'm on your side.
How?
I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him. I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. Yeah. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out. Yeah, that would be nice. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
Okay.
Because he's a two-faced son of a bitch, that's why.
Damn.
It's not like I should be surprised. When we were younger, we never got along very well. I mean, he's 11 years older than I am. We had two different mothers. Might as well have been from two separate families. That's an understatement. I never knew my actual mother. She was my father's mistress. And I was told she vanished from Neon when I was only 2 years old. Ben's mother, she didn't give a crap about me. Wouldn't even let me call her Mom. I just had to call her Liliana. Can you imagine? And then there's Dad. So buried in the day-to-day operations of Neon, he didn't have time to pay attention to his bastard son. Yeah, everyone's sorry. Just as sorry as I am. Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, and it's nice to get this off my chest, but talking about it isn't gonna change a thing. That's why I gave you the encryption cipher. Anything I can do to stick it to Ben, that's the real therapy. As usual, you can thank my dear brother for that. At first, he made me deputy administrator. That went well, until I wouldn't cooperate with Owen Dexler and all of his thugs at Neon Security. Then he had me work with Valentina over at Xenofresh, helping with Aurora distribution, until she pinned a credit skimming scam on me. And now, here I am, chief technician at Generdyne, when I don't even know the first thing about electrical engineering.
Oh, they were. If it turned out bad, they were gonna pin that shit on you too. Oh, that's fucked.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, I'm at about, I don't know, a -8. I don't have the background for this electrical engineering stuff. Chief technician? It's ridiculous. Ben stuck me down here expecting me to work miracles. He didn't stop for even a second to think of the repercussions.
Oh, he didn't give a
That's
fuck.
so
He wanted money.
All I
He
need
wanted
is
to scam.
one breakthrough. One. And I could shove this job right in his face. Damn, that would feel good. you might be right. I mean, it would take some time, but I bet I could figure it out. Huh. All this time I've been trying to develop something new, and it's been staring me in the face for years. Oh man, that is so like me. Thank you for giving me that kick in the ass I needed to get going.
There you go, buddy.
Do me a favor and don't tell my brother we talked.
It's alright.
He wouldn't like it.
I know. He's kind of a dick. I've actually met him, and he threatened to kill me. I wanted to shoot him in the face, but the reality of things wouldn't let me. Can't tell him that he's in a game. It'd be very upsetting.
Not interested.
Need to move some merch. If it's too hot to handle, then here I thought you were... Buzz off. Busy.
Everything you need for all your daily adventures from the Starfield product. You want
You're wondering what that's
Alright. Since I did that, I'm done. I need to give her more evidence. Actually, let's do that fucking now.
Welcome back, Agent. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Let's do that now. Drop this shit off and call it a day. Eh? Well, I got XP for discovery.
Captain.
Hello.
Hey.
At ease, soldier.
Remember, the commander appreciates the sacrifice you've made. Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database. Cost overruns, siphoning project funds? How deep does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full. I'll send this to Mast right away. Let's just hope that a few rotten apples within the UC haven't spoiled the entire bunch. Find anything else?
Yeah.
So Voss engineered a way to directly interface with the key's mainframe? I knew he was a math genius, but didn't realize he was so tech-savvy. Well, we'll share this information with Galbank. Hopefully it'll help them shore up the security on their cryptocurrency. That it? So, Mr. Yasso is actually Lionel Soto. We thought Soto was dead. At least, that's what the records told us. I'll have the records updated, but seeing as Mr. Yasso has surrounded himself with the Crimson Fleet, there isn't much we can do. Yet. Any other fragments?
No, that's all we got for now.
Okay, fine, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
It's funny is I have a suspicion that she's the mole to the Crimson Fleet. That'd be very ironic, and funny. You know where I haven't gone in a minute? The fucking the crime deck.
Do you have anything to report?
I know they have a brig. I want to go to the brig. Do we have anyone in the brig yet?
Sir, if I may speak freely, is there reason for the harsh reprimand? As far as I know.
I guess you think I have some sad story to tell? That I met some sick orphans on New Homestead and grew a conscience? Or maybe you're the cynical type, and you think I turned a new leaf because I wanted SysDef to go easy on me. The truth is a bit more complicated than that.
Okay.
Sure, I got time. You see, at my age, you know who you are. And I've always been a thief. I'd swipe a cred stick for my own mother if it had enough zeros on it. But even in a group of cred-hungry thieves, a man has to have a code. Rules. I do. You finish a job, it's supposed to be done. You get the rush and the relief. But in the fleet, doing the job isn't the hard part. In the fleet, you gotta worry about the guy sleeping next to you, and if he's gonna take a bigger piece of the pie. You gotta wake up the next morning and wonder why your slice is missing and the crumbs are stuck to his face. And put a bigger target on my back? As far as I'm concerned, the brig is the safest place I can be. The second you drag me into some private room, you're basically telling everyone here that I'm a rat. Well, for one, they don't have much in the way of loot, but they're still important to somebody. You can't just blow up one without it showing up on SSNN, or a UC captain getting a 10-inch stack of slates on his desk. But more importantly, do-gooders are predictable. The pirate code changes depending on who's reciting it. Honest folks, they have a habit of writing their rules down. Why did I join the Regana? Truth is, I just wanted a good night's sleep.
The Vigilance is our flagship. Where it goes, it's leave wrong.
Is there any more? Oh shit, there's a guy in here.
Salutations. I assume you're here to commemorate my terrible misfortune. Excellent. Excellent. Well, as much as I detest being the bearer of bad news, I have to disclose that you're wasting your time. You see, this imprisonment is merely an insignificant hindrance. I don't foresee being incarcerated in perpetuity. In fact, I would wager that my legal team will have my release expedited within the month. I only had the time to explain the wondrous loopholes of the UC's justice system. Do you honestly think that I'd embark on an endeavor with Miss Swist and Mr. Vera without a legal exit strategy at my disposal? I can assure you, I won't be imprisoned aboard the Vigilance for an inordinately extended period of time. Oh, I assure you I'm speaking the truth, but there's no call for disappointment. Due to your actions, my tenure with Galbank has been terminated and several million credits in fines are being levied against me.
Yep.
The day is yours, Agent. You should be proud.
I will wink at you.
You're quite welcome.
Well, I'll be right back.
Well, enough idle banter. I've taken up more than my share of your valuable time.
Oh, they found the bone again.
Honestly, this interaction has been quite pleasurable. Do feel free to stop by and gloat at any time. Good day.
Yeah, he's that guy.
This is the brig. We keep prisoners here for interrogation.
There's like no one. This is like blank, empty. Got only 2 people in here with all the evidence. I posted it, gave you guys. What the fuck?